Hi everyone, my name is Abhi from Migration Centre of Australia. I want to talk quickly about whether you can lodge your own visa applications and how there may be pros and cons to doing that, along with how to check the application status after you have lodged it or your own visa application status in terms of checking VEVO details. So let's talk about the first thing. What are the pros and cons of lodging your own visa? The first thing is that you will not have any support if you do it yourself. You may not have the right guidance or understanding. You may be relying on sources that are not credible, along with the department's website, which does not cover all the legal criteria for the certain application that you're lodging. Right, so it's important to maybe even get consultations to understand the intricacies, especially if there are complications. Something as simple as not attaching your police clearance or not having your English test results when you lodge your application could result in a straight up refusal or a application that is not valid. Now, the second part of that is if you do get support, it comes at quite a substantial expense a lot of times because you're paying probably an hour rate if you're getting support in Australia, because legal support is quite expensive. So it's important to consider whether it's worthwhile. If it's an easier application, it depends on who you want to use. You always want the right person that can guide you, because complications can always arise in any step of the process. So you want to make sure you cover all the grounds that are necessary from the very start to make sure that if this goes wrong, what's plan B? What's plan C? Right? And we make sure that with clients, we always have a backup plan ready in case anything does go wrong, because all the decisions are made by the Department of Home Affairs and we have no control over the decision that they make. What we do is help strengthen the application. We make sure that all the relevant regulations, criteria for the policy that the department is looking for is ticked off. Now, if there's any discretion that's on the officer, they can still refuse the application. A simple example of this is the genuine temporary entrant criteria for visitor visas, training visas, or even student visas, right? And when it comes to skilled visas, it could be that maybe you've claimed their points incorrectly or something has gone wrong with the way that you've done your skill assessment. And we always provide support and guidance on how to overcome those things and try to mitigate those risks initially so they don't arise later on. Now, how do you check your visa application status? If the application is processing, you can do this by either checking your online ImmiAccount, and there is a way to view it online. Alternatively, if a decision is being made, or if you just want to check your visa details, you can log into VEVO, VEVO, and check your own visa details there as well. If you have any questions, comment below.